Martell Holt's mama. She gave us the most talked about segment of the whole episode, and it was only a few minutes long. That 5-minute conversation between her and Martell had social media in a chokehold. Fans were dissecting every single word she said, and the energy around that scene was so strong that folks were literally saying they could have skipped the rest of the episode. She was very clear that she doesn't see it for Arionne Curry. She's never really liked her, and you could tell she wasn't sugarcoating anything. Martell was trying to slow walk Arionne into his mother's life, but Ms. Marlene wasn't buying it. The moment she referred to Arionne as that thing, you could feel the shade from space. That one line alone was probably responsible for at least 20,000 of those extra viewers this week. And let's be honest, part of what boosted those ratings was the way the official social media pages handled it. They posted that clip of Miss Marlene calling Arionne that thing, and of course everybody wanted to know the full story behind it. Clips like that draw curiosity. People will tune in just to see what was said in context. But here's the thing, not all clips work the same way. The clip with Tisha Scott, Kimmy Scott, and Destiny Payton didn't have that same pull. You know the one I'm talking about? Where Destiny said something and Tisha just walked away. It just didn't hit the same. It's part of why the overall viewership still feels shaky. People are picking and choosing moments to watch instead of feeling like the whole episode is must-see TV. This is the bigger problem. Viewers aren't committing to the full Saturday night experience anymore. Some are waiting until Sunday to catch up. Some are skipping the live broadcast completely and just watching clips on social media or catching commentary later. That's not good for live ratings. And based on how this season's pacing is going, I'm willing to bet next week's numbers might drop again. Hitting 245,000 this week is nice, but I wouldn't be shocked if we slide back under that mark. There's just not enough consistent drama or captivating storytelling to keep everyone glued in from start to finish. The show still has its heavy hitters in the cast. Melody Shari always brings energy when she's on screen. Martell Holt can't help but create drama even when he's not trying. Miss Marlene is a straight shooter, and the rest of the crew, like Tisha, Kimmy, and Walt, Destiny, have their own moments. But the problem is, those moments feel scattered. When the best thing about the episode is a single 5-minute conversation that says a lot about the rest of the content. This is why so many fans are just watching highlights and moving on. And here's the kicker. Even though 245,000 viewers is a season high so far, that's still not a huge jump from the premiere numbers. The demo went up by 0.01 compared to the first episode, which means the audience size increased slightly. But it's not pulling in a new wave of viewers. It's more like the same fans are showing up for the spicy moments but not committing to every episode. If the producers want to keep that momentum going, they need to capitalize on what's working. Like Miss Marlene being real about Arionne. Weave that kind of energy into more parts of the show. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Do you think people tuned in this week because they're genuinely getting back into the show? Or was it purely for the Miss Marlene and Martell drama? Because from what I'm seeing, a lot of folks are team show me the drama, then I'm out. That's not great for long-term ratings health. And if this pattern continues, I honestly don't see them hitting 300,000 viewers by episode 6. I'll be surprised if they do. But hey, maybe they'll pull something big out of their hat. A major cast confrontation, a shocking revelation, or a reunion twist. Something to keep people locked in week after week. At the end of the day, ratings tell the truth. You can't argue with the numbers, and right now, the numbers say that Love and Marriage Huntsville is coasting, not soaring. They've got loyal viewers, but they're going to have to fight to keep them. And I'll say this, if they give us more unfiltered Miss Marlene moments, more real conversations that aren't overly staged, and more genuine reactions from the cast that could be the boost they need, because people will always show up. For realness, especially when it's wrapped in shade. So now I'm throwing it to you. Are you watching every Saturday night on the network? Are you waiting until Sunday to catch the replay? Are you just scrolling through Instagram clips and skipping the rest? Because how you watch is exactly what's going to shape these ratings going forward. If you've made it this far, you already know I've got more thoughts coming. So stay tuned till the very end of every episode because that's when we get into the good stuff. And trust me, if this season keeps going the way it's going, the behind-the-scenes tea might just be better than the actual episodes. Fans have been loud and clear about how they feel after seeing the ratings jump and that unforgettable Miss Marlene scene. Social media was buzzing with people saying they only tuned in because they saw the clip of her calling Arionne that thing and just had to know the backstory. Many viewers admitted they weren't even planning on watching the full episode. But curiosity got the best of them. And once they saw it, they were quick to post about how Miss Marlene's realness was the highlight of the night. You could see comment after comment from fans saying things like, "She said what we've all been thinking." And Miss Marlene is the voice of the people. On Twitter and Instagram, a lot of fans were breaking down the scene like it was a major reality TV plot twist. People were replaying the moment, making memes, and even quoting her exact words. The shade level was so high that viewers couldn't help but laugh, but they also appreciated how authentic she was. Some said this kind of raw, unscripted energy is exactly what the show needs more of if it wants to keep ratings climbing. Others pointed out that without Miss Marlene's appearance, they wouldn't have bothered to watch at all, which says a lot about where audience interest is right now. Of course, not everyone was laughing. Some fans felt that the scene confirmed how little respect Miss Marlene has for Arionne, and that sparked its own debate online. People were choosing sides, with some defending Arionne and saying she deserves a fair chance, while others argued that Miss Marlene has every right to feel the way she does. The division just made the conversation louder, and in reality TV, loud conversations are exactly what drive viewership. Another big fan reaction was about the rest of the episode. Many said the other storylines felt flat compared to the Miss Marlene